I am really excited for today's video because I'm going to be using this brand that I used to use so much when I first started getting into makeup. I feel like I can't really comment on how much I liked it when I did start using makeup because, to be honest, I was just bad at it and I wouldn't have known a good product if it hit me in the face. So I guess we'll find out today if they really were good or not. And I'm not doing this video to be like, oh, cheap makeup sucks, because a lot of the time cheap or drugstore makeup is better than high-end. So because they're like so affordable, I was able to get quite a few different bits. So I got this mystery box, which I did already open because I needed to see what I would need to buy that wasn't in here. So in the mystery box you get this eyeshadow palette called Metal Pop. I do actually use their fake nails and fake eyelashes. So this is what the eyeshadow palette looks like. Are they all shimmers? Oh no, they are all shimmers. This should be interesting. There is not one single matte shade in here. And it does come with like one of the free brushes you get with eyeshadow palettes. But these are all shimmers. It also came with these fake eyelashes. I don't know if I would really wear these. 100% human hair. Okay then. It came with this peel off face mask too, and these fake nails. I don't see the brand name on these though. I probably won't wear these, I'll probably give them to my stepsister. It also came with these power pads, which I thought would be like a powder puff, but it's not. It says these W7, that's the name of the brand, I don't remember if I said that. These W7 power pad blotting sponges absorb excess oil without interfering with your makeup and will give you a smooth, even complexion. Oh, so they're just like blotting pads, which I have dry patches like on my nose and stuff, but my forehead gets really oily, so that could be helpful. I'm really happy because it came with this glitter eyeliner as well, and I love glittery eyeliners. It also came with a liquid lipstick and a mascara, which is like the same brand as the nails, so maybe they've got two brands, I don't really know. Yeah, so this must be the brand name because it says it on both of them. Came with this really weird eyelash curler, which to be honest I don't really f with. So you just like, you pull this bit down and then it came with this nail polish, which I have got some of their nail polishes too, but I don't know if I've ever really used them because I don't really do my nails a lot because I suck at it. I also decided to get this going out set because I thought that was fun too, and everything was just so affordable. It comes with these nails that I probably will wear, these fake eyelashes I'll probably wear too, these fake nails I will also wear, these fake eyelashes that I probably won't, to be honest. So I had to get a few things that didn't come in the mystery box. So I got this loose powder thinking that it would be light enough for me. I ordered it online and it is like so dark. I don't know if it looks dark on the camera, but it comes with this little brush, which who is applying their powder with this? This is the color of the powder. It looks so much lighter on camera, but I promise it is not. And I don't think I'm going to be able to use it, so I might just give it to my mum and have to use a different powder for this video. So one thing I noticed was that in the shops they had like products that weren't on their online store. I couldn't get everything I needed in the actual shops themselves because I'm broke and didn't get paid in time, so I bought the rest online. But there are some things I feel like I would like to try in the future if anyone would be interested in like a second video of this. So one thing that I don't think I've ever mentioned in my videos is that when I do my moisturizer I also use a lip mask or a lip balm so that my lips are ready and smooth when I do my lips. And the one I've actually been using is the W7 lip mask, and I really like it, and this is what it looks like. I've used a lot, as you can see, but I've had it for a long time, and you just do that. So for the primer I picked up this. I got the W7 Prime Magic Universal Face Primer. It doesn't say if it's like a mattifying one. I'm assuming it probably is because it's like a matte tube. This is the like texture. It's quite thick. Like, even as it comes out, like it takes like quite a while because of how thick it is. I think maybe it is like a smoothing primer because I feel really smooth now. So for the foundation, I got the HD foundation, which is meant to last 12 hours. This is what happens when you buy things online, because that is way too light, and like maybe I will use the powder just to darken my face up a little bit. I really like the way that primer made my skin feel. It feels so like smooth. Okay, so the foundation itself I actually quite like. It is like showing a lot of my texture around my nose, which is where my dry patches are, but most foundations do that for me. But I think it's really nice actually, especially for like the price. So I don't actually have any cream face products, which is sad because I love cream blush and cream bronzer, and I also just realized I didn't get concealer. So I guess I'm going to powder my face now. I'm going to try it with this just because of how light my face is. Maybe it'll help. I'm not going to use this brush though. So one thing I got, I actually saw this powder puff, and I have used this, I'll be honest, because I got too excited. Out of all the things I got, I used this, a powder puff, because I was excited for it. Even on here, can you see how dark that is? So like, can you see how much darker that is where I put it? The powder itself I do actually quite like, and I feel like it doesn't look horrendous just because of how light the foundation shade was, but I couldn't use that with the foundation that's actually in my shade. I actually really like how my skin looks right now. So what actually inspired me to make this video was when I was at the factory shop, I found this, which is a dupe for the Benefit Hoola powder. I've only got the mini one, so ignore the size difference. But that is definitely a dupe, right? Like the packaging and everything. So this is called Honolulu Hoola. The packaging, it's gotta be a dupe, right? So it just slides off like this. Oh, there's a brush in it. There's this brush, which actually I probably won't use. There's like a little flower on it that is so cute. If this looks awful, it's probably more to do with the fact that I suck at powder products, because I'm more of a cream bronzer type of person. Ever since I got my face tattoo, I kind of struggle with where I'm meant to put my bronzer, like matching the sides. If anyone would be interested in like a side-by-side comparison of the Benefit one and this bronzer, just to see what they're like side by side, like one side I do this one, the other side I do the Benefit one, I think that would be quite interesting. I really like that actually. So for the blush, I got this candy blush online thinking it would be the colour of the packaging, but it's not. It's more of like a peachy colour, which I'm a little bit disappointed, but I won't judge it just yet. There is a crack in it. You can kind of see it if my camera would focus on it. This does look like it will be a really pretty shade regardless. I was just kind of disappointed because I wanted the pink from the packaging. But that's my fault for not checking. Oh, that is beautiful. I love that shade. And it blends so easily too. Did you see how quick that took me? That is gorgeous. Oh, I love that. I want to put some on my nose. That's beautiful, and I love how affordable it is and how easy it is to use, and I think that is so cute. It's honestly like the perfect summer shade. So for highlighters, the only one that really interested me was a highlighter palette. Oh, this is a blush and highlight palette. Unless your blushes, you want them to double as highlighters, these are definitely not blush shades at the bottom. They're like straight up glittery. But I'm gonna take a mixture of the two at the top. You go, girl, give us nothing. Okay, there we go. Now we're starting to get somewhere. It's pretty, it just takes a second to build up. And it looks quite chunky. I might be giving this one to my stepsister because I'm just not thrilled about it. I mean, I really like the packaging. I think it's gorgeous, but should I keep a whole highlighter palette that I'm probably never going to use just because the packaging? It's nice, don't get me wrong, but I just have other ones that I prefer. So I also decided to buy the eye primer, and it looks pretty similar to the P. Louise base, and it is called the Prime View. Oh, it's not as thick as the P. Louise one. It's not the same like thick consistency. It looks like a pretty good full coverage primer though. I put way too much on. I went downstairs to see if my mum would open the highlighter palette. My face makeup looked so gorgeous in the natural light, and especially the blush, so I am kind of intimidated by this palette, to be honest. I should have bought another one. I should have checked the inside, just because I don't know what I'm going to do with all of these shimmery shades. Like, what one do I even go for? There's no shade names. No. I have used other palettes by them and they did have shade names. And there was one palette that I really liked, and a lot of their palettes are dupes for high-end ones. I want to swatch some of these on my hands, so I'm going to swatch this purple one. That's what that looks like. And then this pink one. That doesn't really do much, to be honest, it just looks white. And then there's this really pretty blue shade. I really like that one. I'm going to take this black grey shade on my like outer corners. Let's try using the brush that it comes with, even though these are never good. I think I kept one of these from ages ago because I have a brush that's missing the sponge bit and I use it for like putting concealer on sometimes. Okay, so this is definitely not black, it's grey. And there is fallout. You should try using the sponge to blend it. I can't do it, I'm sorry, I need a brush, like a proper brush. I am finding these quite patchy and hard to work with, like, do you see? They did have some like eyeshadow sets as well, like big boxes filled with different eyeshadow palettes and some lip products, but I didn't have money to buy it at the time. So I'm gonna go in with this like silvery shade. Oh, that really, like, these are really crumbly in the pan. This is not looking good so far. I really don't like this. So the eyeliner I got is the extra fine liquid eyeliner. Oh no, it's one of the eyeliners I don't like. It's like the one in the She Glam video where it's like just so thick and like non-flexible. Oh, I do not like this whatsoever. It's so difficult to use. That was so difficult to use, like my wings don't even match. We'll use the shitty eyelash curler. My eyelash, it doesn't even grip your eyelashes properly because it doesn't close properly. My eyelashes just slip right through. Like, watch. So I guess I'll test the mascara even though it's waterproof, and waterproof ones are a bitch to get off. Look at how thick this is. There is no reason for this to be this chunky. I'm just mad at this point, I'm sorry. Wouldn't know if it was good anyway because my eyelashes are so tiny. Those are really pretty. These are the eyelashes called Walk of Shame, by the way. So for the lipstick and lips, I got this lip twister in the shade brown. Oh, and it's one of the ones with the sharpeners at the end. Sick. I like those. It smells like crayons, like Crayola crayons. And these aren't as like, you have to press a little bit harder and go over a few times. I don't call this brown. It's like a pinky nude. It matches my lip color. And it really stinks. It just smells like crayons. So I'm gonna use the liquid lipstick it came with. This is in the shade, I don't know what shade because it doesn't say. Oh, the doe foot's really, really weird. Oh no, oops. Like, it's so smooth that literally just slipped out of my lips. I think it's a really, really pretty colour. So, one thing I just noticed, I've had a little bit of separation on some patches of my face, but with how affordable it all is, I honestly don't really mind as much, and I don't think it looks awful. The lipstick doesn't feel too horrible for like a matte one so far. It doesn't feel the nicest, but it doesn't feel the worst. Also, I got this lip plumper lip gloss, which is called the Hot Shot Plumping Oil, and I really want to test it out because it looks really cool. It smells like cherries. I also had a matte setting spray I wanted to test out, but I forgot about my eyes, and I put my eyelashes and everything on already, so I'm pretty matte already, honestly. So they definitely tingle a little bit. They're not like super intense at the minute. I feel like this looks kind of intimidating and scary because like the fire and how red it is. Well, it's quite a cute pink color. I don't know why it's not, like in real life it's like coming across as pink, but it's really not that bad, like the tingling or anything. And overall, I did not like the eye products other than the eyelashes, but the face makeup I really, really like, and I would recommend, especially if you're a beginner. They're quite affordable and you can just sort of practice with it. I feel like it looks like they've plumped a little bit, but I can't really tell. They are burning a little bit more now. I really liked everything other than the eyeshadow and the eyeliner. I don't really have any strong opinions on the mascara, just since my eyelashes are really tiny and the eyelash color was awful. But overall, I think this was pretty successful, especially with the face and lip products. If you would be interested in doing this again with more of their products and maybe a declutter video in the future, just let me know. Quick note, I just took my eyelashes off and I did the thumbnail picture and everything, and the burning's getting quite intense now. Like, I feel like it's burning more than the Fenty Heat Bomb, whatever it's called, I don't remember. But they look really pretty and it's bearable. It's not like I'm crying or anything. But just another note, it's been like 5 minutes after that first clip and my lips are still burning. I did just try to take it off, but it still burns. It's not like unbearable, it's just annoying because like it's lasting so long. But I feel like it definitely plumped.